you in trouble? Socks. Hi. It is silly o'clock in the morning. I don't know. What time is it? 5:20. Going out for a walk, Pip? You should look better. Anyway, I thought, well, I'm going to turn some of the little animals out. I thought I'd take you along with me. Come on. You three little roosters, they have a house in the back garden. They're going in really, really bad weather. Hi, busy little house. How are you doing this morning? Come on, get out. Come on. Are you coming out or not? Who knows? Yeah, my three little lemon roosters there, they do all have got a little house in the back garden, but I don't tend to sleep in it very often. So we've had days of rain, so the animals that have been out haven't really enjoyed it very much. The goats haven't been out for a couple of days. So this is the goose shed. You look quite okay. I remember doing my first live, probably 2 people, if that. And I know how scary it was. It still is, to be honest. We quite often actually have anything that I think is people find interesting to say, but you know. As I always say to people, just talk, because something, whatever you find interesting, somebody else will, hello, look at the mess. You are disgusting creatures. Yeah, because if you find something interesting, somebody else will. Sorry, I've got to, whoops. Oh dear, oh no. He was not expecting a sheep. You alright, girl? I candled her eggs yesterday when she went out for 5 minutes. And I removed one of the eggs. No, not clever. Come on, Jen. I removed one of the eggs because it was over a month old. Obviously wasn't fertile when he started developing. 3 of them seem to actually have little babies in because they'll be due over the next week. So 3 out of them, I've left 8 in there. She had 9. 3 of them seem to have babies moving around. You feel better now, Nelson? Yeah, so I was saying, yeah, 3 have little babies moving. Oh, I'll clean all these up and stop raining. And now it's raining again. I was just about to ask you if you wanted to come out, but yeah, I think you 2 stay there. It's their feed time in how many minutes? A few minutes. Hi Dave. Yeah, I don't know if you're on your laptop, weren't you? So it should have been landscape. Look at that. Can't see the mountain for the clouds. It's really weird. I've never lived in a mountainous area before, and I thought it was really, really strange when I was watching. I was listening to the radio the other day, and as part of the weather report, they actually give you cloud height on each of the different mountains and the times. So obviously, if you're planning on climbing a mountain, you can see when you have to be gone by. Now I'm living dangerously because I got my yellow onesie on, and if Beaky, the grey rooster, sees me, he's going to attack me. He's got a thing about the colour yellow. So let's let the hens out. Hi hens! How you doing, girls? Oh dear, sorry. I've put a stone in the way. You alright? Come on then. Hey, there's 2 peacocks. Still got 2 white peacocks. And that wall at the back is a bit damp. How you doing, girl? You alright, Michelle? Ooh. She does not like me looking at her because, you know, I might take her eggs. I'm not taking her eggs. I don't know if you saw yesterday, I managed to lift her up a bit on a live. She had about 10 eggs under her. I couldn't believe it. These are my Scots Dumpies, short leg Scots Dumpies. They are a rare breed. You alright? That chicken at the background, she had, she was attacked and she'd lost all the hair on her back. But she's never really had much hair on her back anyway. She was a production hen. Her name's Captain. She was wearing the captain's colour. Because we got a couple of Star Trek, those saddles. Right, you lot, the weather sounds awful. So what I'm going to do is turn the light on. And I'm going to shut the door. So you get a bit of light. I'm going to leave the main door open. So you get a bit of daylight. Uh-oh. Bit of pretend light. I've just seen him. He must have gone back in there, Beaky. That's good. Watching the ponies over there coming running up. I was about to let the goats out, but I don't think I will. Because this weather is awful. But what I will do is I've started separating Seffi away from the boys because she needs more food. She's got 3 big babies on her, and they're really taking it out of her. Oh. It wasn't raining a minute ago. I don't know if you can see all the ponies over there galloping up the hill. The top of the hill, there's trees up there, so they're going. Yesterday we were going to put them, sorry, my screen is broken and now it's wet, that's better. Yesterday we were actually going to put the horses in the big barn. I don't know if you've seen it, the cattle court it's called. Hi! With some hay, but the weather report said it wasn't supposed to rain today. So we left them out, and here I am, 5:20 in the morning, and it's absolutely tipping it down. Look at that. That leak. It's just where I walk in to the feed room. Put some lights on. Here's my feed. I have to put little bits of food on the floor for the chickens. Right. How's my little goaties? You see the goats. As I said, I was about to put them out. Well, the boys, I was going to leave Seffi in. Hi! Hey, Billy! But I'm not going to put you out in this rain because you'll spend all the time complaining. Hello? Hi? You alright? Oh, Seffi, look at the size of her kids. They're enormous. They're only 2 months old, remember? They're not, you know, they've still got a hell of a lot of growing to do. Right, can we see you all? Hello, Seffi. They are really big. You going up there, Billy? You are? Yep, there we go. Billy likes the hay feeder. Well, he just likes a high point, wherever he is. You alright? Hello, beautiful. I know. You're so lovely. You're quite big. You like being high up, don't you? That's the Toggenburg in him, which is an alpine goat. Don't jump up. Hello, little imp. How you doing? So this is Imp. That, I think, is Sprite. No, that's Pixie. Get down. That's Pixie, the girl, and that's Sprite, the other boy. And Imp's a boy, of course. What are you doing, you nutter? And Seffi's up there now waiting for her food. Okay, girl. You go get you some food. She's not the happiest. she's not the happiest of mums of triplets. Can't really blame her. She's only ever had a single before. So, you know, this year to have had 3. Poor thing. Don't know what her little mind must be thinking. So, hi. I know you probably do want to go out, girl, but if I put you out, you're going to want to come in because of the rain. They are so big, but they're not only big babies, they are substantial. They're huge. Now, she's a dairy goat, so she's supposed to be lean as such. So you don't look at this bit here on a goat, especially as a dairy goat. You can't really make it out here. And you don't generally go by the ribs, you go by the back, and her spine is here and then goes down quite a bit, whereas ideally you want it up a bit more. So she needs feeding up. It doesn't help I haven't been able to get hold of the specialist food for lactating dairy goats for about a month now. I'm getting quite fed up with it. Seffi, come on, girl. No, Seffi. No, Billy. What I want is Seffi and hi, Bayou Homestead. I don't think I've seen you on here before. So what I'm trying to do is get Seffi and Pixie separate from the other 3, from the boys. And then Seffi can have extra food, loads of alfalfa, loads of... Lovely. Where are you from, Bayou Homestead? And sorry, what's your normal name? Normal name? Your person name, your human name. I love my goats as well, thank you very much. And none of them are actually pure Nubian. They're, I mean, Billy's Nubian cross Toggenburg, but he looks more like a Toggenburg. Whereas Seffi there is Nubian cross Alpine. Oh, Caleb, Louisiana. What are you doing? How are you going to fit through that? Billy's an idiot. Seffi is Nubian cross Alpine, but she's like Nubian. You wouldn't guess Alpine apart from her colouring. Bill is just a bit young. We've not had him very long. He's about 9 months, 9.5 months. So I'm going to get Seffi a load of food. She has separate food to the others. So she's got feed, and then in here we have, oh, can't see it. Don't know if I can put the flash on. No, I can't. Oh well, just stick it over there. Seffi has alfalfa. I've just started separating her a couple of days ago from the kids for a few hours a day, and she's loving it. She doesn't mind Pixie, the girl, little Doling, being with her, but the boys, you know, they're a bit boisterous. They're very big. Tote thing. What's the tote thing? Do you mean these, where the food is? They're just trash cans. I don't know. And then, that, whoops, that, they are called Trug, T-R-U-G, Trug. And if you look them up, you can buy these in all different sizes. You can get massive ones that will hold about as much as a trash can will. Got little ones somewhere. I saw it yesterday. Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. There's a bigger one. This one is the general sort of size that's used for horse feed. So I've got a lot of horses. I've got a lot of these. That size. Amazon, actually. You can get them off Amazon. Whee! Sorry, spinning you all around everywhere. Right, Seffi, where are you? Seffi's waiting for food. Come on, girl. Ugh. Okay, this is bad. Can you just, give me a second? Seffi! Billy, this is not for you. Oh, look at you. Okay, Seffi. You are really annoying, you know that. Right. Seffi, come on. Come on, girl. Right, you in there. Go on. Girl. Trudging along. We have trudging along. We don't say trugging. I don't know. Oh, trudging. No, God, no. Trudging comes from medieval times. Well, Chaucer, the writer, Chaucer, would write to trudge, which just means carrying on with sort of, I would say no hope, but carrying on with normality, just going about your business. Right, that's good. Yep, I've got the girl. Pixie is in with Seffi. Billy's not in there now, so that's good. You're right, girl. I mean, poor girl, she's got a massive udder. But these three are just drinking her dry. Poor thing. So anyway, in there she's got alfalfa and she's got high energy nuts, high calorie nuts. Right, where's Billy? There he is. Come on, monkey. Hey, Liz. So these have a different feed because they're young. They have a youngster feed. Right. Oh, do you too? Right, you three. So the boys are on what's called a creep feed, which is a feed that you give to sort of the younger ones, and it's things like it's really high in calcium. What are you doing over there? Get out. Yes, Billy, come on then. The boys are very, very influenced, the younger boys. Billy, stop being an idiot. Where's my phone? Oh! Sorry, guys. Hey, Bayou. Yeah, Amazon, you can get that stuff from. Sorry, my phone's just... Right, Billy, you're annoying. There. So that's Billy. That one there is Sprite. Oh! Imp, where are you? I've lost one. Are you in here? You're in here, are you, with Jen? Imp? No, go on. Right, I'm just going to shut the goats in their pens. Go on. Go on, in. Jen, if you go in with them, you're not getting feed in the house. Probably shouldn't really be trying to do this with one hand, because, you know, goats are a pain in the backside. Hi, Billy. Hey, Billy. Billy is nuts. He came from another YouTube channel, actually, Scottish homestead, called Tap O North Farm. Thank you. It's a beautiful old barn. Parts of this barn are around 200 years old. What did I miss? Yeah, so parts of this barn are around 200 years old. Hello, beautiful. Hey, Jen, Seffi. There's nothing else. I'm sorry. No, it's all gone. In fact, it's in your food bowl. Look, there it is. You see? Yeah, absolutely. They really did build quality then. So yeah, we have this beautiful stone barn. Right, let's leave you lot like that. I might put them out later when the weather's stopped being so rubbish. Okay, Jen, come on, girl. So the Geese are out, the chickens are out, the goats are fed. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, this, you can see bits of stone, but it has been rendered over years. That's an original bit of stone up there. Original roof was up there, and then this extra bit was built on. What? What? So, Caleb, what do you farm? What do you grow? I'm being followed by one of the lambs because I'm a few minutes late giving them their feed. What? Hello. So this wall of the barn is also stone, and the other walls are more modern. And that's the horses' winter barn. They get access in and out of. This is the original stone as well, and there's sort of the original roof. We do. I'm a useless gardener, but really made an effort this year, and I've actually done quite well. I did my first harvest the other day. Come on then, Jen. Pasture poultry, that's good. You know what? I don't know what it is, what it's like where you live, but I mean, I went to Marks and Spencer shopping yesterday, which is quite an expensive, sort of generally considered higher class place to shop, and I generally can't afford that, so you know I don't do that very often, but we had a voucher, so we went there yesterday, and I was shocked at the price of their chickens. You could buy an oven ready chicken for like £4. It's ridiculous. Need a butcher building, can't you get somebody else to come and do it? You're right, Naomi, how are your eggs going? Yeah, that good? Fair enough. Right, you've got water. I'm just going to get her. Hello, you. Pain in the backside. Oh, come on then, Jen. She's got food in that I put around her down here. She's down there. There. Down there, she's got someone over there. Oh. You have to build a butcher building. Do you have to by law, or is that just what you want to do? Because I know there are a lot of other people on YouTube. They butcher their own, and they literally just do it outside, or you know, undercover, or wow. I don't know if you watch. Obviously, your states are all different over there. You've got weird rules, but if you go and have a look on the likes of Justin Rhodes, he butchers chickens outside. These are the lamb's blankets. I just threw them all out last night. Oh, well, I tell you what, that'd be a lot better to do it. But, yeah, when I was seeing the likes of Marks and Spencer's, which are expensive normally, selling oven ready chickens for £4. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you can't compete with that. Yeah, it's a shame. Here, I can't butcher on site. Our regulations are really, really strict here. Yeah, that's true. That could make a difference. A hell of a difference, I suppose. Here, animals must go to a slaughterhouse, unless there are some regulations you can get away with. Absolutely, I completely agree with you, Caleb. It just drives me insane. But here I can't slaughter my own meat. I can't shoot my own meat. If I want to, I can have it shot at home, as long as the person who's doing it is an approved person, yeah, we can't even do that, you see. As long as the person doing it is an approved person, but you have to pay for somebody to come from the ministry to do that, and you have to have a vet present as well, which of course you have to pay for. No, I mean just shooting your own animals at home to slaughter them. You can't do it. Right, let's just get the lambs. Lambs! Come on! Little lambs! Come on! Hi, Jen. Pip, come on. Yeah, for personal use, that's what I was saying. You have to pay somebody to come from the ministry. They can shoot it for you. A ministry approved slaughterman. They can shoot it for you. Pip, here you go. Sorry. But you also must have a vet present, which of course runs up costs. Sorry. Sorry guys, keep dropping my phone. So it does of course run up the costs quite a bit. Hold on. It came because, right, this is not working. Hold on guys, I have a better plan. There, you can't watch the lambs for a minute, but I can at least talk. Here you go. No, I'll probably be gone by then. Just watch the end of this when you're back. I'm just feeding the lambs at the moment. Bottle lambs. Yes, I'll explain it. There you go. Thanks for joining. Bye bye. I have to have, again, a ministry register. We call it the ministry because it used to be the MAF Ministry for Agriculture, Fisheries and Food. Then it became DEFRA, Department for Environment. Yeah, exactly. Too many regulations. And you know what the worst thing is? They've actually now found out that around about the animals here is considered inhumane to leave them out without them being stunned. So they don't know what's going on. Absolutely, I agree with that. Fantastic. However, shooting is a lot quicker. And, you know, a hell of a lot less goes wrong. But over here, you can't shoot anymore. Cows will quite often get a deadbolt, but it depends on where they're going. You're right, little pippity. Yeah. Exactly, babe. Yeah, I'll hopefully catch you soon. So you can have them shot at home. If they're only for your personal use, you don't sell the meat, and you have... No, it's not. I have horses, and I have argued with people who would rather have them injected to have them put to sleep, when I personally go for a shoot, because you know they're dead in the 10th of a second before they hit the ground. They're dead. My personal opinion. Yeah, and I've always said none of our animals from here go for meat, and that's because of the regulations. You know, I can have them shot, but I have to have a ministry approved person, which, okay, you pay for it. I haven't got a problem paying for it, but then you have to have a vet present to make sure it's all done humanely. Well, if I need the knackerman, as we call him, the man who will shoot them, if I need him to come out to put an animal to sleep to shoot, I don't need a vet present. So I don't understand why I need a vet present to prove, you know, to make sure that the slaughtering is done humanely when it's a bullet to the head. And you get all these big slaughterhouses. I think they're supposed to have a vet present, or a vet must do random checks or something. And a study came out only about a month or two ago, saying that in the UK alone, on only the days when they went and observed or watched the cameras that were based in there, only 10 million animals were not stunned before they were bled out. Only 10 million. That's on top of the halal lot, which don't have to be stunned, which I think not stunning them is barbaric when you're bleeding them out. Sorry, it is. I don't care what anybody says. It is barbaric because they're conscious and they know what's going on and they know that they're dying, and it's horrible, horrible to watch. There you go, little Pip. So there you go. Past 5 a.m. rant about all of this. How was that, girl? That was more than you've had for days in one go. You've got milk all over your head and all over my floor. Hence why I have kitchen towel on the floor. Yes, good girl. Yeah, so there's like only 10 million animals on top of the halal and the kosher animals. Only 10 million of those that were supposed to be stunned first were stunned. Were not stunned. Like only 10 million. That's just a ridiculous number. It's not fair. So, you know, I wouldn't send an animal to a slaughterhouse in case. Well, aside from that, it's not nice. They know what goes on. She's great, isn't she, Kay? Hi, Jordan. Pip is fantastic. I love her. Okay, well, I can see she's a little bit full. I did give her a bit more time between feeds, and I gave her a bit more milk than usual. So we were building up, weren't we? Yeah. Well, that was 2.5 hours. I may have to reduce the amount at 2.5 hours. Hi. So yeah, I mean, none of ours will go for slaughter. My husband doesn't want that to happen. He doesn't want to be on first name terms with his food. That's fine. I haven't got a problem with that. To be honest, I wouldn't cope with it anymore. Used to do it when I was younger, but I couldn't cope with it anymore. But things have changed. Used to be able to have a bullet. You can't anymore. Jen, what are you doing to my shoes? Oh, God, these pair are so funny. I wouldn't put your head in there, girl. They're my work boots, my farm boots. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I just wouldn't do it anymore. But I would be happy with mine. They're just for wool production. I'm a weaver. So they're for wool production and fun. Probably sounds a bit dodgy. Wool production and their pets. I'm going to try and put you up there because I've got to do some stuff. Hello, people. I've left my tripod in the other room. I wasn't planning on going live, or certainly not for this long. 1 moment. I am still here. I'm just going to clean up the bottles. We have. Jordan, whereabouts are you, and how many sheep do you have? We are shearing probably the 2nd or 3rd week of June. I did have one done about 2 weeks ago, but he was really, really uncomfortable. So he had to be done. I found him couldn't get up. He was laid down. He couldn't get up, so I had to have him done. I couldn't leave him. So anything over 12 degrees, and he was just exhausted. He was too hot. 12 degrees Celsius is probably about 45, maybe 50 Fahrenheit. Probably not, I don't know, about that. Anyway, sorry, I'm just going to wash these out. Yeah, so I had him done. I was actually amazed at how clean his fleece was. But I don't know if you've seen the new sheep that I've got, Bantha. She's enormous. She walked in the sales ring, and the auctioneer, he said, well, this is, that's a lot of sheep. Because she's enormous. Bantha is huge and absolutely hilarious. I love her. But she's currently going around collecting all twigs. Anything that's on the floor that isn't, pinned down is now all in her chest here. So that's going to be fun to clean. Oh, Tribble. Just give me the milk. I'll be back in a second. Oh, dear. So, have I missed anything? Yeah, as for cleaning, we're doing... Oh, you're in Alberta, Canada. 3 ewes. Oh, bottle babies. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, I love, you just seen, well, sort of seen my 2 current bottle babies. Yeah, Bantha is just, she's amazing. I mean, literally, she just came in the ring and everybody all sat around the edge just sort of went, what is that? Because she's a really, really odd mix. She's half, yeah, exactly. It's shocking, isn't it? She makes Dot look positively clean because he does the same. She's half Black Nose Valet, which is a really, really coarse fleece. But we think we've figured out the other half is Grey Faced Dartmoor. And, hold on, goats are complaining. Oh no, they're fine. Billy's just upset because Seffi's got some food that he hasn't. Yeah, so she's half Black Nose Valet and half Grey Faced Dartmoor. So I don't actually know, whoops, what her fleece is going to turn out like. But we think it's her first cut, so it'd be quite nice. Does the measuring glass, you did the mess video in have a measuring marker? No, it doesn't, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I mean, you can get a conversion. Just look online for converter from, what was I making a mess? I would have said pints or litres. So that's half a litre, 1 pint. So I'm making a pie this evening. Oh, sorry, I haven't slept. I'm dealing with Pip. I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping at night. Getting a few hours in a day. So just a little bit too much. She drinks so little. That's Pip's food up to there. Little stomach can't cope with anymore. But that's why she's been fed every 2 hours. Whereas Jen gets that when she's on less ration. Every other feed she'll get 200 and then she'll get like 150 and the next or 175. Just depends who's doing it and how fat I'm thinking she's looking at the moment. I'm thinking she's looking pretty fat. Oh, there's a Soyuz rocket about to take off. I like space stuff. And this, Pip's getting this, which is bio yogurt, live yogurt. The reason Pip's getting this is, aside from the fact she's got a dodgy stomach and this seems to help. That was clean. It's never been used for anything but yogurt, by the way. Don't just randomly suck syringes that have had drugs in. She has the yogurt in every other feed at the moment, and that replaces the gut bacteria that have died off because she's on antibiotics at the moment, really, really strong ones. When humans have antibiotics, you'll quite often find you get a bad stomach. And she seems to have a bad stomach anyway, seemed to come with a bad stomach when we got her. We just do everything we can to help, and this yogurt, it helps, so it's cheap. Cost me about probably 80 cents, 70 cents for this, and that pot will last her over a week, but I tend to have a little bit. I'm going to go check the goat because somebody's screaming their head off. Have you got out? No, you haven't got out. I think they're just moaning because Seffi has feed and they don't. They've got hay, but they don't need hard feed, boys. So, I am just going to go and check on the kids because somebody's crying like it's the end of the world. So, before I go to the rest of the house, or I can't hear. Yeah, have a look at this. Isn't that cute? Alright, girls. Put those towels on the floor, all over the place. You know, nicely spread out, so that they can, make less of a mess when they pee. And what do? Put them all in a small pile and lie on them. Hey, Willow. That's the filly who badly injured her leg. Right, who is complaining? Billy? Billy? Get your arm off him. Right, all that is they are complaining. Billy's a weather, he hasn't got any boy bits. They're complaining because Seffi has food and they don't. But Billy's just been dominant. But they don't need food and Seffi does. How you doing, Willow? Hey, Curly. It's even less of the mountain now. Hi, beautiful. How you doing? Yeah. She's still... It'll take Willow a long time to recover. But, you know, she's using it a lot, so there's not really anything more we can do for her right now. Curly's feet are terrible. They were done only 2 weeks ago, and he keeps... I don't know. But he's coming in later. I can't leave him like that. I've had his feet done twice in the last 5-6 weeks. And they look awful. So, it's not the trimmer's fault. It's just he's a Welsh pony. First spring up here. His body sort of went into, yay, cold winter. Like he remembers when he was wild on the Welsh mountains. That's where Curly came from. And his body went, yay! Low calories! Lots of snow! And of course, then we had 2 hot spells of about a week. The grass has just gone completely lush. And his feet they're just growing at a phenomenal rate. So I've got to get him in. He's coming in today. He was coming yesterday, but we didn't bring them in the end. But we're going to get him in today, him and Willow, put them in the barn, in their little barn. And yeah, if the rain doesn't go away, it wasn't meant to be raining today. It's been raining like this now for about a week. I'm fed up with it. The boy goats, I'm watching them out the window. Being a pain. Okay, everybody, I am going to go because it is, I don't know, what, 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 minutes past 6. You right, Tribble? This is my old boy. She's our young girl who came with the farm. So, everybody, enjoy your day. Hope to see you again soon. Tribble. And any questions, leave them. Oh, sorry, this is funny, before you go. Yeah. If you also look, he's got toes. Trevor has extra claws. Extra toes, don't you? Right, I will see you next time, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. No, I'm over here now. You can't reach me. Catch you all soon. Bye.